was a amount for secret. What I say, Ghana had once a mile and office will be a emperor as will be a head and for us and bet. Wow, the babia amount for better was say. Now, secret but because amount for our woman, if yes, Asantewaa, na shasi any new about how Intel has started dropping. People are asking questions and then exposing if yes, Asantewaa. Then cast all the way to the way we painting you can say. Sisi ano kra ne be ma no nipa boni bi asa ne huni kapre no ni bi no no kra na isi wo boa no me ba cho per this video beti a project niema in a completely different way, and at the end Afua Asantewaa e wo questions e so yi ano now Serwaa Broni e wo Canada wo ye adwuma as or Canadian immigration bi also nim nsem. In fact, she was the first person now ultimate be pointing some inconsistencies bi e wo Afua Asantewaa e bra the first video drop here say or more divorce no appointing issues, and she was the only person who did kind appointed say or sense say if you have Asantewaa some now or the Canadian visa or Canadian papers technically mengan is or Canadian papers, right? And anything where say more appointed fact and Serwaa Broni is back with more evidence any questions any enkasaye nkomo bi oni amanfo bi o munim Afua Asantewaa ni kunedi ya wode ho nsem tuja Serwaa Broni chimu a ensem bi ho ye say Afua Asantewaa tim bi ya no ansa na Ghana fo e betimi ato mo azu asem de wona ade baaye yete e ba bi na wo twen phone so live say wonu kunu age anti yemeti so now enokure wum no amanfo so be dege e de aba de ete say Serwaa Broni chimu a she has been contacted by friends omunye journalist omunim Afua Asantewaa kunu no now obaka in the videos Afua Asantewaa ye ni bi wo ha wo project be man say asisi no woni kapre technically or head any skenti or no Afua Asantewaa no kwa na ebo ye sponsor niema bi ebo boy mo mutimi kopi mu abroche we na niema akoye nwunan no me ba cho journalist unim say be man no ye journalist before this whole Singaton film na ire no de ba beto no so no ye journalist enya nkwanche journalist amanfo chi mu a be man no ye well connected it say Afua Asantewaa ba be ka say enani kunu no sabi o person o change we useless be and that one only fame na say ni kunu na ride on and that one Afua Asantewaa na ehwe fie kura ne ade a amanfo say ho no say Afua Asantewaa wetin be prove because be man we no mo so munim no enamfo a mo kasa chem say this man we connected heavy ya owo links what as we betimi do work abrochiri ampam so be ko wetimi company fo anim so they don't understand the reason why say Afua Asantewaa be kasa no and I say is one na push be man in see because na namfo chiri mu a this is a man on wo frɛ wa obetimi amma osika obetu chese ne ho nkyere no there were times nanka opportunity wo say be ma wetimi tu kwan wanko wetimi reject kra no akodi holiday ewo oman foforo so abakwa enya bruchi na no ope because then time enka eniema wo ho aside that omo chiri mu a Singaton na Afua Asantewaa ko ye na no so dropping into film. The man was the brain behind the Singaton. And Afua Asantewaa say, or no, as a Singaton, ni an idea, and that before the Singaton, Kranan can near say that a bit because of Singaton, Indiana or chain, na we are with maybe divorcing you. Omuchimwa, Singaton, it is the brainchild of the man. Berman, and the idea and buy a pushy we use in the links and connections. Afua Asantewaa Singaton, eating parcel, and obey gaining popularity of a Berman able. But Serwaa Broni sa chim say Canadian asylum application no mo ye no ye woni ma bi wo Afua Asantewaa so letimi ye I no person o twist nsem because wonya we privy to those info obetimi adwudwum
and then me wo Mandy my sister Mandy e show so na me gina CMTT bi ena obi throw ase o say em say no mo bo me audio bi about kosu Afua no ahwane Afua Asantewaa pardon me Afua Asantewaa sorry I don't mean to say why Afua Asantewaa ena gentleman be throw ase o say if not referring to me he was referring to me if somebody works in a system how does a person know say if he has Asantewaa application or not and I said whether it was together or not. I mean I why do you ask that question? System, not a robot. It's human beings work within the system, and anyway, sister Afua, I think say onu ukunu and kamoya application it together and kabeboamo. Can I want to how we make you up stories because ukunu na asylum has nothing to do with sexuality or anything. It's all political. I mean, he's a journalist. And so if something bibi hunu no ewo Ghana ebe hunu hunu na busu nyina May 2025 and I wo so wonim Yaudi wonim Ben wo and I shall say making inquiries wo afia Asantewaa Yaudi na ma me permission say meet me aboni din na mebusa say wonim no enti wo wa na wo ye ukunu ene wan kasa application ukunu journalist just say hey I'm making notes, a whole note back and front. Journalist what Ghana you know both full pay. Let's take it one at a time. Yeah, okay, I don't know if he still is, but maybe he was head of media. It's almost in Brazil. So they want to say, okay, so there baby as ni one city crown a piss you off. And they're saying, say, time and moko Brazil, ukunu. Or the position crash and the suspect huni pakran be or the man. He chose not to go. And when you be desperate so peso to quine. That's number one. Moko Brazil crown or the spot. Emma will be. I almost suspect crash and never say your brother. Okay, so that's that. Almost in 2014, which is 12 years ago, your husband had the opportunity to come to Canada. Now, almost a woman under 20 and an A play. That time, no, you're head of media. It will be a media for only do money day. He chose not to. No, on vacation be in the UK. Or on a landing be he chose not to go. I think Senna he's friends with Secretary of Sports Association of Ghana at the time. And he had lead. And the partner or the information Imam is can just say, Ukunu or when monyam. And he will call be a bien upon one peckers or join him. Na no do on cancer. On you be a dear wa brown farm and back. On you be sick and cassa chess or didn't lame pepe. You see, because of his affluence and influence. Because of his affluence and influence. And you know, with me, because of that, with me call office to office, penyuphobia, with me call more Ministry of Sports, Ministry of this, that, and any pan of bob on penyuphobia, breeding, me fees, and he has me bottom video. But in penyuphobia bra, with me call more, no, I call the protocol information, no, the mango for to quine. Protocol information, na or the mango for to quine. And when you be at Sebin what channel, at some point, no, almost no, he was in charge of Sports Writers Association. He, your husband Kofi, I think so. I do know that he was in charge of Sports Writers Association, and so at that time, no, now obtaining visas for those in sports who travel. And so, how hard would it be for him to get a visa? Walk around, no brother. Application with the back room, hey. His influence got you, himself, and your brother visas. And why are you treating the guy like media major and say my warrior no? Besides me, I come back to it. I think say you needed to seek proper advice. Like if you know somebody like Yaudi, I don't know why you're messing up. Singer tone say I tone the quote too much to a point say there were people within abroad go for to choir content creators, many who had at that time message you to do I think the collaborations or whatever they were contacting you for. You were shunning and ignoring them. Suddenly you are in this same Canada. When you Afua or public figures, you are a public figure. Conform your public figures are journalists, politicians, blah blah blah, all those people. They travel and seek asylum. Many that I know, many who have actually sought my advice, many who have passed through me. Almost them will never get anywhere, not from me. And even if I am the one who directly assisted the person, or nothing bad on Instagram can be. Because I am a them. Unless any panafa from BestFriends sister Serwaa with a Charlie, me crata simti na mashada creative content when they be a sosubi. Other than that means also. But What should that woman? Like I said yesterday, a be an problem because we feel. But ukunu application, yeah, one now, yeah, one now making inquiries, one now fill a form up. So how then do you get the chance to also come outside and say, and one for one share so near so wouldn't you dear one list for whatever reason, and that is not even possible. So we'll fill the application. Now, when you be a divorced, their name is not important. If you're married, whether the person is also seeking the same asylum, whether the person is also traveling with you or not, you need to information, family information. To say you visa, you say family history. Does not necessarily mean you visa but they need to have a family history. Into separation, when you be a separator, you need to list the person's name, date of birth, and then the current location, the address. And so for sure, even if your husband's application who fail and say or you're separated in part, your name will be in his file. Now what I don't understand is why you think he should have sought asylum to include you when the whole thing was your idea. So you should have done the application together, because the position or war in Ghana no. See, be affecting you best believe be affecting the family and abrochankasa and I say abrofankasa, the white person, the white man, Caucasians, they believe in family. Crampo chen Africans. Omo nuclear family no, or small family be. They really believe in it. Into me, I don't know why you did it separately, but I'm not here to give you advice. That's on you. Obi beka say here kasa too much dear. Obi a kofa na se free. Ne kitchen e ma ha ono no be present asem no e na ye kyerɛkyerɛ ye dim eno na ama nkofo bi a wo munim se application one na ye na asem na ye omo ye to a certain extent see omo de totototo omo profile omo WhatsApp profile me obi onim me bi o me phone na me bi anim se WhatsApp profile me nhwe bi krada me am birthday kran nkofo de me to ha this omo friends ye do to ho wa hu many time me hu obi de, but they've called me say Ushe profile nka be hu se atrotro ho kra na kyese nde no omu nyina abu Afua mama no se bra Kofi no omu nim ni ana se Kofi foforo na yere kana se mu na wa fe omu simi musa se singaton na akoye no application no ye wo na akofa ya na say it was the idea of your husband ukunu no onim se okoba bia nkofo se one yere ho ofe na wono nenim wa ability to be able to sing for a long time. You can do this, you can do that. Or no, and a coffee form no, or no, I encourage you, or no, na the influence, and then the connections, and the push you. You could not stand now, you were the one singing. Yeah, this me must say form, one I pick and I say, who couldn't pick so form na, what the year sing that on. Now, face who couldn't, and it will be no asylum application. A one out failing ye. One now making inquiries as of 4th of May 2025. The screenshots are here on my phone. So don't come out here playing. I don't even know what you're playing. So you're a victim cry of something. Don't involve the two. Maybe there's some domestic issues going on. The first wife because to say I not here for phobia be video be so or in papa and all that. It all depends how somebody pushes and provokes you. So I'm not defending Ukununu in any way, so a bad manner, but don't involve immigration.